Okay, I think I got it working. Because I feel like I need something to set it up on.
Like what?
I don't have so tired.
I'll find something.
How's everybody doing? Anyhow, I just was testing a new camera because we're thinking about doing a live Halloween investigation and trying to figure out all the stuff before we attempt to go live on Halloween.
Okay, that.
That might be too tall. I need just something about this tall.
I don't know. Will that work? I mean, that looks fine.
No, I just need something about this tall,
Okay.
like a book or something.
Oh, I can give you that. Like this?
Yep, that'll work. Trying to adjust my camera here. There we go. Oh, it's not all up in my face. So anyhow, I want to jump on here and was trying to test out a new camera because we're gonna, like I said, we're hopefully going to try to do a live event for Halloween. And I want to do it all on night vision like we do our normal investigations. So just trying to figure all that out. I feel like the camera's gonna fall. Other than that, we are uploading a new investigation tomorrow night, probably around 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's a pretty cool case. The camera keeps falling. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah. I think everybody on Patreon's already seen it. Also, if you guys haven't had a chance yet, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button. That way, anytime we upload a new video, you guys get notified. All the new cases go to Patreon first, and then a week or two later, we upload them to YouTube or send everything to Amazon. So if you want to see stuff early, go to Patreon and check it out. We post pictures, behind the scenes stuff. There's Discord where a lot of people get in there and talk paranormal stuff in the chat. Yeah, we tested out the Necrophonic app for the very first time. I think a lot of you guys know that we don't normally use apps. But we'd had multiple people reach out to us and ask us about this specific app, if we'd ever try it. And so we decided to download it and try it during this investigation. I've kind of got mixed feelings about it. I think some of the responses were really good and very direct as far as what was going on. And then other responses were, you know, kind of all over the place. So it was definitely neat to get it out and try it. You know, we've never tried it before. I think the spirit box we use now is a whole lot better, but I don't know. We'll see. I think people that's already seen the video kind of like it, so it's not as bad as what you think. There were some instances where like Rocky was being touched, and I asked if Rocky was being touched, and it said yes. So other than that, we've been working on filming some stuff for Chasing Evil. Just right now is not the time of the year to get out and do any searches because the vegetation is so thick. It's hard for us to get in there. It's hard for the K9 team to get in there. So we're not really doing a whole lot of searching, just shooting interviews and doing research. Trying to read some of the stuff here though. I feel like I may need glasses. So other than that, we are, like I said, I've got the one case that's on Patreon right now for Paranormal Nightmare. I've got a case of Chasing Evil almost finished. I'll be uploading that on Patreon. Thank you, Carrie. What's your last name there? Carrie MacArthur. Thank you. And then we've got another case for Paranormal Nightmare. I'm about 80% finished editing, and then I'll get that up on Patreon here pretty soon too. Like I said, we are trying to get everything set up to do a live Halloween investigation. Haven't quite figured out location yet or the camera setup. So I'm trying to figure all that stuff out. It's just harder. You can't shoot night vision in your phone. So I'm trying to get it to where it looks like our normal investigation without all the lights and stuff on. And that'll probably be like a 2-hour special. We'll be live. So we're working on that. That's kind of what we've got going right now. Just trying to read some of your guys' comments here. Thank you, Bethany Fury. Please come to Pittsburgh sometime. Yes, we'll head to Pennsylvania at some point. We've actually got a couple cases in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Jesus. Was that not thank Jesus? Just typed in money for a shout out. Yeah, we've got cases in Pennsylvania, Missouri. Our plan was to go out and do investigations and like meet and greets in different cities, but unfortunately the pandemic put a stop to all that stuff, so we canceled all of our live public events that we were scheduled to speak at and for the rest of the year. So, and even with the investigations, you know, there's some states that we're not allowed to travel to, so we have to kind of stick to Ohio, Indiana. I don't even know if we're allowed to go to Michigan, but states close to here. So yeah, definitely everybody check on tomorrow night. It's definitely not a case you want to miss. It was pretty crazy. I won't tell you too much about the case, but it was definitely a little bit more unique than what we normally work on. Just the history of the house and the history of the town and what the family was dealing with. Thank you, Christina and Grace. Some of these last names is kind of hard for me to pronounce, but thank you. Thank all of you. We do definitely appreciate your support. Glad you guys enjoy the videos. We are working on changing around Chasing Evil a little bit, I think, to make it a little bit more enjoyable for you guys, and working more with law enforcement, you know, having them help us with everything. And we got a couple different canine teams we're going to work with. So like I said before, Chasing Evil just takes 10 times longer to film than an episode of Paranormal Nightmare. So I feel like without the other two here, I'm kind of stuck talking. But I'm sure Rocky and Sean both say hi. So give them a shout out as well. You can hear Duke. He's whining in the background. He's the new dog that we just got. Shauna's doing good. He was out with us a couple weeks ago. I think maybe 2 weekends in a row. I don't remember. I know he'll be on tomorrow night's episode. So you guys get to see Sean back in the game. He's just been working a lot. Rocky as well. Martha, we are hopefully close. You know, that's the thing. We've had multiple leads come in on every case we posted. We've got some pretty good leads on Marina Bolter case. Just had several leads come in on Chelsea Coe case today. So that's, you know, it could take, still even with what we do in the spirit box and stuff, it would still take, hey, quit. Duke. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. It would still take some time, but I think a lot of law enforcement is opening up to working with us. So that's been a huge blessing. So we're hoping to, yes, we've got even leads come in on the Skelton Brothers case. So that was kind of the thought of putting the first season out there, even though some of them weren't resolved yet, was hopefully leads would come in. And, you know, we've gotten, like I said, multiple leads on Marina Bolter, the Skelton Brothers, Chelsea Coe. So we're going to be following up on all those. It's just right now, this, like I said, this time of the year is like almost impossible to search some of these areas just because the vegetation is so big. And when you spend the time and the money and the effort to go out and search, you want to make sure you're 100% sure that area is clear. Kim Lehman, thank you very much. When will you make it to PA? I'm not for sure when we'll make it to PA. Like I said, right now we're just kind of sticking close to, whoops. I about put somebody in timeout accidentally. But just sticking close to here, areas that aren't have any major outbreaks or anything like that. I feel like it's a zombie apocalypse and we're all trying to hide. Filming with a pandemic is a little bit trickier. Thank you. No, I'm going to butcher your name. Juanita? Celis? Juanita Celis? Did I get that right? South Texas. Yeah, so it's just a little bit more wary of, you know, stopping at truck stops and stuff like that. You have to mask it up and use a lot of sanitizer, and we try not to go to areas that have big outbreaks or anything like that. So it's definitely a little bit more trickier, and question the family and if they've been in contact and if they've had it and all that stuff, if anybody in the family is sick. So it definitely makes it tricky, so we just try to be safe. Yeah, we'll go live in Subway a bit more. Thank you, Jerry. We appreciate you guys on Patreon. Trying to think what else. Any other questions? Trying to think what else we got going on. I feel like I need a moderator to send me questions because they go by so fast. I'm afraid if I click it, I'll put somebody in timeout. I'm thinking 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. That's the plan. Thank you, Neo. One dog is blind, the other one, I don't think he would care, so. Yes, we had 3 guinea pigs. Unfortunately, my daughter's guinea pig passed away last week. He was one of the first pets that she adopted or she paid for with her own money, so it was very sad. Thank you, Connie. So now we're down to 2 guinea pigs. At one time we had 4. Sean took 1 because he got too aggressive with the others. And then, like I said, Kenzie's guinea pig just passed away last week. So I was out burying him at midnight. Thank you, Maria. So now we're down to Gary and Fessel. That's their names. And we're not for sure what happened to Gizmo. We were going to take him to the vet the next morning, but he didn't make it to the next morning. And he was only 2 years old, so he was fairly young, so. We've been investigating the paranormal for probably 16 years. It sounds like my house is haunted with everybody slamming doors. The 2-hour episode will probably be right around Halloween. I don't know that we'll necessarily do it on Halloween night, but sometime around Halloween. Yes, rest in peace, Gizmo. Kenzie, you got a picture of Gizmo on your phone?
Huh?
You have a picture of Gizmo on your phone?
Yeah.
I'll show you guys what Gizmo looked like.
Find it first.
If you guys can see, that's Gizmo.
There's a picture of all of them.
See what Roy's got here. Do you notice a difference between trying to communicate with a person who's recently passed versus someone? No, Roy. Thank you, Megumi. And like I said, I'm probably butchering these names. Roy, I don't know. I think it's just depending on the type of haunting you're dealing with and like the energy that the people had. Even with like Chasing Evil, there's a few cases that we've done where you just could not make communication with the person, and then other times with like the Skelton Brothers, or the voices come across so loud and clear. But definitely when you get into historic haunted locations, they definitely make a stronger presence, I guess. Some spirits, I think they know they're dead, and other spirits, I think they do not realize it. Nancy, we definitely have night terrors after intense investigations for a while. Actually had one after filming Chasing Evil all day long, so. Yes, we are afraid of demons. We do not like to run into demons. Yeah, I'm doing this inside the house, so everybody's going back and forth. We do occasionally go to church. Just haven't been there a while in the pandemic going on. I'm sorry, guys, I'm trying to read through some of these. Brent, we do not do any type of protection going into the investigation. We do afterwards, so nothing follows us home, but before and during the investigation, we do not. Yes, Lisa, we have had some success. Like I said, it's a lot more, Chasing Evil is a lot more than just running a spirit box session and the spirit's directing you directly to where a body is. You know, you have to decipher everything and, you know, because you could have, like for instance, the case that we just started working on, you'll get information, well, you know, the person was, there may be a 2-month gap between the time the person was seen and the time that they're reported missing. So I mean, you could take a body literally anywhere in a 2-month span and drop them off 6 states away or somewhere in that state. So it's, you have to use normal, like police work, investigation, plus our work that we do and kind of hopefully fit it all together. Because you may get one specific road, well, that road could fit 20 different places in a state or the next state over. So there's a lot that goes into it, and you know, we just try to use what the information law enforcement has plus the information we document. We work with a couple different psychics, remote viewers, so there's a lot that goes into Chasing Evil. A lot of research. We spend days and days and days researching. Do you ever have the spirits fight over the use of the spirit box? We don't. There are times when, if you know, they may not be communicating back and forth with me or Sean, and you know, Rocky takes over the spirit box and all of a sudden they start talking. So, you know, sometimes the spirits connect with a specific person. Thank you, South Africa. We haven't went abroad yet, but that's something we're looking to start doing here in the future. Yep, that was a ghost that went by. Nia, we've been to Penhurst, one of my favorite locations. It's on our old channel. think if I slow some of these down a little bit, I can. Hey, Mazzy from Patreon. I'm trying to remember some of the names off Patreon here. It's just they scan so fast. I'm assuming they're at home resting. They probably had a hard day working today. Nope, that's a guinea pig cage. Yeah, we have a couple haters out there that it's like the minute I post a video, they automatically hit thumbs down, like you don't even have time to watch it. But that's the wonderful world of social media and YouTube, so you can't get too excited about a thumbs down. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, I think if you guys type in, you're in Patreon. I mean, some of the names I recognize. Tammy, Jerry, Matsy. St. Augustine, Florida. Georgia Collins, I know that name. Patreon. Yes, always click like before you watch it. And then don't change your mind afterwards. Thumbs down are okay once in a while. I don't get too upset about it. Hi, Wanda Rollins. You know, not every investigation is crazy exciting. I think we just, you know, tell the family story and put out there whatever we get, we get. And I think you guys will definitely like tomorrow night's investigation, so get pumped up for it. I think the people that's watched it on Patreon will probably tell you it's pretty crazy. I feel like I'm missing some of these. But I am excited. Our new channel is about ready to surpass our old channel. So that's pretty good work in, 6 months. Like a lot of you guys know, it was frustrating when we lost access to our old channel because we'd worked so hard on it. And so it's good to see that our new channel is getting ready to go past our old channel. So YouTube can just keep our old channel and do whatever you want with it. Albania is on Patreon. Thank you, Jerry. I do like Ghost Adventures. I think that's one of the paranormal shows I've always watched. Originally, I always watched Paranormal State. I like them just because they did more of the family aspect of things. Ghost Adventures, I like them just from a filming aspect. I think they do a good job. But definitely Paranormal State was really like one of my favorite paranormal shows. I don't think I watch any of the other paranormal shows. Yeah, Ghost Adventures kind of went I think for me, they kind of went downhill after they all split up. I think if they would have just kept it, those three and kind of kept with what people enjoyed with the lockdowns and stuff. But unfortunately, that all changed, so. Haunted experience, yes, we were on a haunting several years ago. I just shot some stuff with Travel Channel this morning, or this afternoon. So that'll be coming out here pretty soon. Pretty excited about that. I was drinking a ton of coffee, that way my energy was up. Thank you, Wanda. I think I froze the... Have a good night, Neo. Ray, I did not find that channel. I searched for it. No, Mazzy, that was not a secret. I don't think it was a secret. They didn't tell me not to say anything, so we'll see. Yep, if it was on the down low, they didn't tell me, so cat's out of the bag now. I won't say what case they're using, but it was a pretty exciting case. Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate it. We just try to do our best work, and I'm not for sure what spirit box on Patreon you're speaking about. Dave from the UK. Yeah, I will do that. I know there's a guy on YouTube that does like a live event the night it airs on Travel Channel. He's got a YouTube channel, and they have like a chat room and all that stuff, so it's pretty cool. I don't know if we'll go live that night or just let Travel Channel do their live thing, but it'll be pretty cool. I may have said it was on the download, but now that I've already shot it, it doesn't matter. So it's not like they're gonna take it back. Yes, we were featured on Nukes Top 5, and I've heard through the grapevines that we'll be on Nukes Top 5 again here soon, so. Yes, George, I think it is the Travel Channel watch party. I was actually watching it today. It was pretty cool. Yes, I love Nukes Top 5. I know he's got some things going on right now, so hopefully his family and everybody's doing okay. Haunted experience, thank you. Yes, the spirit boxes are working great. That'd be a good guess, Jeremy. Judy, the episode that's coming out tomorrow night, we used the Necrophonic app for the very first time. Actually, we downloaded it 10 minutes before we got to the location, so. Haunted Experience. I don't know if he's got any more of those spirit boxes left, or he's making spirit boxes, or he's in the chat room here if you guys want to. He's the one that made the spirit box we use on a regular basis. I keep waiting for him to make me an Ovilus, but he hasn't done that yet. We do plan on getting an SLS camera. We don't normally. Really, the only other team that we've thought of, that we thought about working with was Paranormal Quest. They're a young group of 3 or 4 guys, normally 3, I believe. They do really, really good work. So we're hoping to do some work with them at some point. Yeah, the Necrophonic app, I'm definitely mixed emotions about it. I think we may test it out. I kind of want to test it out for Chasing Evil and just see. Yes, we are keeping our channel on YouTube. Hello, Matt. Yes, Paranormal Quest is a great team. They do great work. Thank you, Ash. Bobby, just shoot us an email at livingdeadparanormal3@yahoo.com. I think maybe somebody from our Patreon can probably post the link to our email in here. Yeah, Panda, like I said, I'm not for sure. I think that the Necrophonic app, you'll get good responses, and then sometimes you can't understand what the hell it's saying. Sorry, they decided to feed the dogs during a live. So anyhow, I just wanted to let you guys know that, tune in tomorrow night. I'm thinking around 8 o'clock Eastern time in the evening. We'll be posting a new episode. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it's got a good backstory. A little bit different than most of our cases. And then we'll post some other stuff over the weekend. And then we'll be out filming this weekend. Yeah, the dogs don't need to eat like right this second. I'll let you guys see Duke. He's our newest adoptee. Come here, Duke. Duke, come here. Come here, Duke. Duke, come here. Come here, Duke. This is my newest puppy, Duke. You guys can see him. Look. Look, Dookie. You can see the camera? Say hi. that is Duke. He was living in a metal crate that had about 2 inches of water in it. He was skin and bones soaked. So my daughters brought him home without me knowing about it. And then we gave him a nice warm home, and he's putting on some weight. So he's definitely living a happy life. He's got air conditioning in the summer and heat in the winter. Yep, Duke is, fortunately him and Tucker get along really good. I think Duke's finally figuring out that Tucker's blind. So anyhow, I'm going to jump off here. I appreciate everybody swinging in, and don't forget to tune in. Thank you, Allison. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the episode. I'll do a premiere, so you guys will have the chat box and stuff up. Like I said, it's a pretty cool case. I think you guys will like it. People on Patreon will definitely. Yes, Duke is a very friendly dog for the way he was living his life. So if you like Duke, hit the like button. You guys all have a good night. I'm going to try to figure out how to go off the live. Don't forget tomorrow night, make sure you guys are there. And you guys have a good night.